All right, so no politics. This isn't a political video. No politics, no talk politics, that kind of thing, this way or that way or anything like that. It's numismatics. It's about numismatics and what's going on currently for numismatics. So, all right, what am I talking about? Why do I have these things out here? All right, here we go. Let's get this video rolling. It stands from Dancers Coins and Collectibles. What are we talking about this week? So I do the one monthly, and then I try and do four videos during the month itself, one a week and everything, and one during every month. In February, on February 9th, 2025, the president announced that he told his Treasury Secretary, who I think is Scott Pecent, to stop the U.S. Mint from producing Lincoln cents. Are these guys? Ooh, look at that. Stop producing them. What can I tell you about the Lincoln cent? The U.S. Mint reported losing $85.3 million in making pennies in fiscal 2024. And the president basically said, as you've heard some other people say out there, it costs money to make the pennies. It costs more money to make the pennies than what the pennies are worth. So why make them? Why make them? And what else can I tell you? At the time that I taped this, it's not clear if the president has the power to retire the Lincoln cent. I'm guessing he does not, but he can always say, "Hey, make 50 of them," or something of that nature, and he can guide them in that direction. In order to get rid of the Lincoln cent, from what I understand, it requires the approval of Congress. So it's a big thing, but I'm sure he's already said, and Ventress has already instructed. They made a lot of pennies in January, and I think the production has gone down. I don't know. I don't even know if they're producing or anything like that for the rest of the year. So we'll see how that turns out. So you'll see the video. It says, I think the president is 4 cents off. And why do I say that? When you look at the Lincoln cent as it's currently being produced, according to that fiscal 2024 report, it costs 3.69 cents to produce each penny. Okay, so it costs 3 cents to produce this penny. A roll of pennies would then cost the U.S. government about $1.85 to produce for a roll of 50 pennies. So it's a businessman talking. It costs more than what it's worth. So why produce it, right? I think that he's off by 4 cents because of this coin. You add 4 cents to the penny and you get the nickel. Okay, so the nickel, each nickel costs about $13.78 to produce in that fiscal 2024 time frame. You get a roll of nickels together, it costs the U.S. Mint $5.51 to produce them. 40 of them instead of 50 for the pennies. So my gut tells me, I think because people have been talking about the penny situation for so long, that he picked up and said, "Hey, pennies, let's get rid of the pennies." Where he should go 4 cents more and say, "Hey, we should stop producing, or we should redesign the nickel, because the nickel costs a ship ton more than what a penny costs." So that's my thoughts on that. That's how I would take a look at it. I know from the past couple of years, the production of nickels has gone dramatically down. I know in the last couple of years, the production of pennies has gone dramatically down. Do I think that you should stop making pennies and nickels? Remember, I'm a numismatist, so the answer is no. So what's the solution? What is out there? I looked at it and I took the John F. Kennedy approach on it. And oh, by the way, they seem to be increasing the production of the Kennedy half dollars, even though they aren't really released in public. So, didn't you find that odd? I don't know. So what I would thinking with the penny, what I would do is, yes, I would definitely reduce the amount of pennies that you make to a minimal amount, and then I would do something special. I would do what they did with the Jefferson halves. Oh, that's Frankie, and what they do with Frankie here. For proof sets, I would get this off of the zinc and a splashing of copper to an all copper coin. And I'd put it in the U.S. Mint proof sets. I'd make sure that all the U.S. Mint proof sets are made of copper because you've got silver, because you can pick up the proof sets in silver. I think you should just add a copper penny in there and make the proof sets special again. I don't know. Am I going crazy? I don't know. I think it's a great idea. I think it's something to do. Then you keep the interest in the penny itself, as well as the other coins. Again, I'm not a big nickel, so yeah, all you nickel haters like me, it's like, well, nickels. I just can't get excited about nickels. But I know there's people that get excited about nickels. So what do I think? I think you need to change your focus, get it off the Lincoln cent, and get it on the change your focus, right? And get it on the Jefferson Nickel, because the Jefferson Nickel is even more expensive. Just a thought from me. Let me know your thoughts down below. Kind of goofy. All right, I guess my monthly ones are goofy, but there you go. That's my thoughts. Instead of focusing on the 1 cent, go 4 cents more. Focus on the Jefferson Nickel, and work from there. I hope everybody has a good month. Thank you so much for watching. Click the bell to get notified when we have new videos out there. Like it. Give me a comment. I'll probably do some kind of poll out there on this kind of thing. But I hope to see everybody soon. And again, from the numismatist side, yeah, keep the penny. Keep the penny. Yeah, keep the nickel. But in small quantities. You can do it in small quantities and make them special. All right, see everybody soon.